20, 40, 60, 84. Look at that. Now that is cool. It's black diamond sealed, but be careful because this is not the black diamond I typically find. And one of my absolute favorite, you're too young for this. This one I'm kind of excited about here. It's a sealed VHS. Look, it's got the Jesus watermark. Can't get much better than that. All right, y'all, I'm back in Appomattox here. Beautiful Appomattox, Virginia. And we're back with Greg, and Carol, I assume, is here too, right?
Yep, she's inside. She's inside.
And if you watched that once in a lifetime sale, y'all, we came back because you guys just are under the gun. You got about 7 days till you got to get out of here,
about
right?
A week, that's correct.
And I'm like, hey, you need to have a yard sale, get rid of this stuff. And he's like, well, why don't you come down and pick it one more time?
Yeah, get one more pick.
You got it. Hey, Carol's right here. Look at that. The star herself. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, you got more stuff for me to look at.
Right on the table.
Beautiful. All right,
on the counters.
So I'm gonna do this different today, y'all. I'm gonna do this different, and I am going to do my picking and then show you what I find, I think, or turn it on as I find it. What do y'all think?
Okay.
Does that sound good? And so there is some new stuff here. I'm already seeing some things that I can definitely grab. All right, y'all, I'm setting up like IKEA Bag Central here, and I'm gonna go look for some stuff and just keep putting it in here and filming it as I find it. Now, look what I've already found, y'all. Look at this. Carol, this is one of my signature items that I sell on my store. It's a pickle keeper, except for, oh no, it does have the insert. Do you remember these? You put pickles in them like that. They don't go for much, but I bet you I've sold 100 of these in my life. And an ashtray. Man, this is like right up my alley. One of my favorite Tupperware items to sell right here. Salt and pepper shakers. Assuming you got both. Looks like you do. One of my other favorite ones to sell is the ketchup bottle. So I'm already gonna make a pile right here for sure. I found a couple things. This Juso mat, unfortunately it's not in great shape. There's a red one that sells better, but it's got that Art Deco style to it. So I'm thinking maybe $15 or so. This awesome sippy cup. It needs a little cleaning, but you know, I like that.
40-something years old.
40-something years old, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it for one of your babies, huh?
Wow,
my cousin.
Your niece, okay. And then these I sell every once in a while in my booth, so I'll put that in a pile.
It says authentic Fayette handmade.
That thing. I was hoping Murano glass, but you know what? That thing. Where did you get this from?
It was a wedding gift.
Wedding gift. Okay.
1975.
I was gonna ask, but I'm like, I better not ask. But you just 1975. Best year ever.
Frank Sands gave that as a wedding gift.
Okay.
Or engagement gift, one of them.
I like that. That's great. And blue too.
Yeah.
I like it for sure. I'll definitely grab that. I don't know exactly what it's worth, but it's got to be worth something. No nicks or anything.
Oh no, I never used it.
Yeah, I love it. All right, I'll put that in my pile here, except for that one I'm afraid I'm going to break. All right, I told Greg last time I saw this here, I said I'm going to come back and probably grab this thing. And it looks like it's in great shape. So if you ever...
I've used it, that's why it's up here.
Yeah, looking good. And you say it works good, huh?
You can plug it in if you'd like.
Okay. Well, if you ever come across one of these, if you open it up, the model number is usually right here. So that one says 1762. 1762. But I like to part them out. So you can sell this separate, this, you can sell that, you know, the hose. This sells as well. So, or you can put it all together. So, but we'll definitely grab this, put it in our pile. You told me you found something, so let's check it out.
Yeah. Looks like an old Indian coin bank, but it's Native American Indian, and it's got a swastika on it. Yeah,
and it's a piggy bank. It's got a little chip in it, but you know, you were in my history class, so you know that swastika, you find it in Indian history, but not this type of Indian history, like Indian. I do believe it is a symbol in Native American history as well. But I know the word swastika comes from Sanskrit, so that's an interesting piece, though. Let me tell you. What did you...
Duquesne pottery up in Pennsylvania. Okay. Or Pittsburgh, sorry. I think this says Pittsburgh there.
And you think this was your grandfather's? I think it was my
grandfather's. Must have been my grandfather's that my aunt received at some point. So
that thing is cool. I like it. So
he might have got it on a trip.
On a trip, yeah. So she wants to keep it, I assume?
Yeah, I think she wants to keep it for now.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to look that thing up and find out what it's worth. Yeah. How about that little desk over there? The kids' school desk. Yeah, I think that'd sell in my antique booth for sure. Matter of fact, these things might sell too. I don't know if you remember these when. Well, you were probably you're way too young.
I kind of remember them.
They were in everybody's house back in the day. All right, y'all. I just have to show you this because this is her Halloween box, and she says she's keeping it. You love Halloween?
Oh, I love
What
it.
were you this Halloween?
Headless horseman.
A headless horseman.
I carried a styrofoam head. With
That's
blood
awesome.
dripping down.
But look at that, an old Dracula. That's really cool. You want to sell that?
Sure.
Okay, we'll put it in the pile. I should dig through the rest of that because I know there's cool stuff. But if you love Halloween, you know you're not going to want to sell that stuff. So.
Yeah, you would put the little baby doll and...
Swift.
That's Swift Trucking. It sure is a Swift Trucking hat.
You want to buy that, you can buy it.
Well,
If it says made in USA, there's a good chance it will.
well, it's made in Cambodia, and I these aren't worth much. But I got a buddy who would kill me if I just left this here. So if you're selling it, I'm taking it. Is that something you're interested in selling, Carol?
Sure, why not?
No, you didn't make it, did you?
No.
Okay, that's a nice one. It's well
Nice
done
one.
too. It's really
I have
tight. Look at this. See that?
It's my...
I love it. A couple of minor things here. I'm gonna grab that. And Greg found these. This is the kind of stuff that I put, a buck or two on my booth and it'll sell. A phone with a Rolodex, that kind of stuff. Not big money, but definitely sell my booth. Grab it. All right, so we opened up a box here that we didn't open up last time. I don't think it was here last time. So here's a Yogi puppet. Now, a lot of times I'll put like golf club head cover on it, and it might fit like a hybrid or something. And so people will use them, and then you can sell them a little easier. But this is Benji. And it's Benji branded, right?
It is Benji branded. It's even got the brush that's never been removed.
I see the tag.
Benji
There
trademark.
you go. Cool. That's probably late 70s, early 80s with that tag right there. So that's cool. Well, I don't know if you think she'll be interested in selling this stuff.
There's a good chance.
All right, well, we'll put it over here and then take some stuff up to her. So I pulled this one out. Some old staples. I like selling that industrial stuff. It's not worth a lot. There you go. That might go in my booth, okay, Hamilton Beach. It's a drink mixer. It's a malt machine. No cup, though. But you know me, when in doubt, part it out. So that's definitely something. You think she'd sell that?
I think so.
I think so, too. We're going to bring that up to her and ask. That's going to have some value, as long as it works. Which I'm sure it does. I remember my grandfather using that for us. All right, decided to look through the VHS again, even though we've looked through them once, because you just never know, right? So these are things that I can definitely take, and I usually bundle them with VCRs and sell them. They're all brand new sealed. So these are sealed. Got an Independence Day out of there. And I think he said that was probably looking at about $30 or so. And this one was sealed, Black Day, Blue Night, never heard of it. This one I'm kind of excited about here. Sealed. That's definitely a possibility.
Thundercats? Oh, yeah.
This sealed, not so much, for sure. But tell me about what you found over here.
So Adventures in Babysitting.
If it was sealed.
If it was sealed, we're talking 500, 900.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a sale down here for, 550, 400. Amos and Andy, there's just nothing on Amos and
Nothing
Andy.
on that one.
I haven't gotten to Crocodile Dundee yet.
And even this one here, we thought had a little bit of value used. I mean, none of these are sealed, but they're original issues. Of course, we have this one sealed at home, and that's 10, and that's the rare one. But none of these are sealed, so I'm gonna grab them anyways. Even if I can make $5-10 on them. And I wish that Adventures in Babysitter, that thing is cool. Oh well.
It's like $6-7 for Crocodile Dundee there.
Okay. I have 3 cameras here. Yashica. This stuff just goes in my booth and sells fairly quickly, so we'll grab them. There's a brownie with the box. Look at that rubber-faced dog. They have some value online, $15 or so, but I think I'll just put them in my booth. What we got here? Beacon 225. And I think it's got the flash down there. So we'll grab them.
I can't find
Model number.
Oh, well.
There you go.
Helpful.
Reader's Digest TDC 300RD. The flip ones usually are the ones that can sell for a little bit of money. So that Reader's Digest one, no solds. but it's in great shape. So we're gonna put that in the booth. But look what I saw over here. Greg, check this out.
What's that?
It's a sealed VHS. Look,
says Jesus.
it's got the Jesus watermark. Can't get much better than that. I don't think that's worth anything though. But it is cool. Found another sealed one. All right, so I've dug through again, and we have found a few more seals, Disney stuff. And Greg, can you look this one up? So it's black diamond sealed, but be careful because this is not the black diamond I typically find.
Okay.
Okay, see the black diamond?
Dumbo VHS sealed black diamond, $17, $18, $20, $300.
Look at that cover.
Black diamond, pink spine, rare factory sealed. What do you got? Is it pink? Oh, pink spine. So that's $300. It's $400. There's a $500 comp. $500 comp right there.
Yeah, I have found this used before, but it's not the typical one. Let me see I want to see the normal one. Show people what the normal one looks like.
Here's a normal. Okay. It's got the orange lettering on it. Yep, we got the pink up there.
Go for about $20-25. Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So there it is right there. Yep. And it looks like there's no breaks in the seal that I see, and that's pretty rare to find on these. A lot of times they're cut, you know, just kind of accidentally. So there you go. There you go. All right, well, we got one winner out of here. Hopefully, we will see. And one of my absolute favorite, you're too young for this, but Santa and the Three Bears. You don't have to look that up. I'm just telling you.
What are your favorite ones? Which Mary Poppins is that? That one right there,
no
$8.
Good, huh? No good.
Yeah.
Well, you can't win them all. This is sealed. I'm sure it's worth no money, though. But it's sealed. We'll take it out of here. I found some more stuff here, y'all. Red Man. Old Scrabble. Old Perfection. When in doubt, parted out. And you say this is a German game here.
Yeah.
That's brand new and sealed, so the water damage would be down at the bottom on some of these. Look at that, there's the doors. Well, I mean, they still have value.
Are you sure
Need
that's
cleaned
never
and
even been
whatever.
listened to?
So
But yeah.
there's the Beatles.
She had a Woodstock. An
Night.
original Woodstock.
All right, y'all, you know me and cassette tapes. I just put them in my booth, so look through Village People. What's that? Queen. That's cool. Joe Cocker. Skaggs. Blondie. One of my favorites. Guess Who? One of my dad's favorites. Baby Blues.
Carl Butler.
Allman Brothers. Marshall Tucker Band. And you think she wants to keep these records for now? So we'll have to go through those later, I guess, huh?
Yeah, once we get all sorted out, we'll...
Right. See what she wants to keep and what she doesn't want to keep. These are really cool. They're erasers.
There's a few more in there, I think,
Is there?
in this pile.
Well, I'm going to grab them. What the heck, right? McDonald's Happy Meal Lego build set. Hey, look at that. So, if you ever find the ashtrays that are amber glass from McDonald's, they're worth big money. So, if you ever come across one of those, look at that.
Sorry, that's the sharpener.
Yeah. If you find all the Batman stuff, just put it off to the side. We'll grab the Batman figures.
Yeah.
1989 Applause. Maybe I need a bag or something. There's Teen Wolf 2 masks, promos, bunches of them. That's really cool. 1987 it says.
One more Robin. There we go.
There's the Penguin up there on the shelf.
Woody.
Kellogg. Any more? What are those? Santa and...
Just little Santa and... There's two of them.
My wife would love those. Throw those in there.
Oh, Cake Decorator Shop.
Yeah.
That's not
To make sure she wants to sell it. She was keeping some of that stuff. We'll ask her.
Boxes are in terrible condition. More
Stars
applause.
of the Silver Screen. Applause. Throw them in there. They're not worth much, but
Yep.
everything counts, right?
Animaniacs, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
1987. Looks like the chick from Roger Rabbit.
It does. It does look.
Yeah. that's
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge.
There's bugs in here.
Yeah, throw them on there. We'll buy
There's a
them.
whole little bag of them.
Finding little treasures now.
Kellogg's Mickey.
Sure, what the heck.
Don't know.
I might take this CD case on out of here too. There we go. Looks like it's good shape, huh?
Yeah.
I'll put that in my booth and sell CDs and just, I guess, keep the CDs in it. All right, so we're looking at some things. You said a Norelco Razor 950 RX. These are intriguing to me. Let's see. What does that say? Frost Lime?
Frost Lime.
Redwood Aqua Velva. These look like they're all new, huh?
They are Ice Blue.
Ice Blue. Menthol Mint.
Mint.
Do you think these would be good? You want to try them all on and see?
I'll pass.
These are cool. Especially the fact that there's 4 of them. I'm liking those.
It's like a set.
Old school. Boy, I remember getting these in my stockings when I was a kid. Leather cologne. So I definitely want to grab these.
Okay.
And I may grab a few more things. Let me take a look. 2 sealed ones. They're tiny though, 1/2 ounces. And Mrs. Butterworth. All right, decided to come back in the garage and just do a little bit more picking, even though this place got picked pretty good the other day, and I decided to dig through these. So I got an old pair of Lee jeans here. But they're in pretty good shape, but those old jeans sell pretty good, old style. Bell bottoms almost. They were $2.99 brand new, is that what that said? Little Valance
Goodwill or
here.
something, who knows?
Raggedy Ann Valance. So I'll dig through a few things, see if I can find them. He's still trying to talk me into taking that Coke thing, so he might coax me into it. Grab those, and I found more of those inflatables we found last time. There's probably something else sell in my booth. If it's in good condition. Doesn't look too bad.
Lens will do anything nicer?
K-bar. Really rough shape, got a lot of rust on it. Really rough shape. But I think it's gonna have some value. Fixed blade. Yeah, what the heck, right? Alright, so he left me a Bible, huh?
Yep.
Who left it, Chris?
Chris did.
Patriot Picker.
Patriot Picker.
Okay. That's brand new. This thing's kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth anything, but 101 Dalmatians floaty. I think I'll get it. All right, ColecoVision. All right, goes with the system. Sweet. All right, I think I've decided that I'm gonna take the Coca-Cola thing out of here. I think I'm gonna leave the other ones though. All right, so we found some Batman pencils, which are kind of cool, although some have a little damage. Another Robin, but check this out, y'all. Look what he found.
A Link pencil.
A Link
the Adventure
pencil.
Link pencil.
Look at that. Now that is cool. I like it. So you've had a chance to go through everything inside.
Yes.
And you pulled a few things.
Yes.
Only one of them broke my heart. It wasn't Curly Top. That's okay. The one that broke my heart is that mixer.
Yeah.
But you want to keep that one. Okay. As long as you're sure everything over there. So do you have any idea, or do you want me to shoot
You
you
go
a
again.
number? Well, you don't have to. I don't want to put any pressure on you.
No, I'm just trying to think. I mean, I don't know how many. I saw some of the tapes.
And the one we think's the biggest winner,
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and you tell me if you're okay with it. I'm going to give you $500, and I still am going to do what we said last time.
Okay.
But I'm going to wait because I need to have some of those things sell,
Right.
and then go 30 days past so I don't get a return.
Right. Right.
And we've already had one thing fall through. So I'm just going to say $500 for this batch right here. And then just keep monitoring. He's watching it like a hawk, boy.
Right, yeah.
Let me tell you.
I'll be keeping an eye
And
on
kind of keep
things.
monitoring and see what these VHS go for, plus those other ones. Because
Okay.
I think we at least have one other $1,000 VHS.
Okay. Good.
And if that's the case, we'll come back and we'll pay you more. But for this load, are you okay with $500?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You okay
sure.
with $500?
I'm good. It's
All right.
the boss.
I'm going to
It's
count
her
it out
fault.
to you.
Okay.
Okay? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3.
Three.
I'm having trouble, man. I'm getting old. 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85.
Okay.
Okay? Is that good?
That's good.
Okay. There's 500. And if Dumbo's good, you know, then we'll see about the other sealeds. There's a $30 one we know in there for sure. I don't think there's any huge winners besides that.
Pinocchio
But
might be good, but Dumbo I know is probably going to be better.
Pinocchio, we didn't look up
That's
Pinocchio.
right, we didn't. 'Cause
We need to
was a
look that
seal.
up. We'll look that up
That
before
was
we go.
sealed, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was one, the Mary Poppins one wasn't very
Yeah,
good, 20,
yeah.
30 bucks.
Oh.
Okay, which, I mean, hey, still, right?
Still,
For a
yeah,
VHS?
Right, yeah, right, yeah.
I had a lot of viewers say, you know, if you guys have a yard sale, those would go for 50 cents. So it's a heck of a lot more than
Okay,
50
yeah,
cents.
that's good.
I'd say so.
I'm going to load this up.
All right.
And we'll keep monitoring the situation. I've already told him I hope to come back here before the holidays and give you some more money.
Okay, good. Thank
And I
you.
also have something, I didn't tell you this. And by the time this airs, it might actually be there. But I took the ET sealed that's not worth a ton of money. And I put that on auction, and I told all my viewers, because they were so kind to you, that all the proceeds from that we're going to give to you. It's already up to like $75.
Oh, that was nice.
So we'll do that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
really awesome.
Thank you.
All right,
That's
Carol.
awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much,
All
Kevin.
right. Hey, y'all, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did going out there one more time, and thanks to Carol and to Greg for their hospitality. There wasn't some of the biggest hitters like there was the first time, but I think you're going to be surprised when I run the comps here at the end. And I know that a lot of you out there, when I gave her $500 for this load, you probably thought that's a little too much. Well, there's a couple reasons why it's not. One has to do with what we found today, but more importantly, I know I was going to pay her more from the first load because we've already made our money back and we haven't even really started selling that stuff. And I wanted her to be happy with it. She was letting go of some things that she didn't necessarily want to get rid of. And she opened the house back up and said, you know what, maybe we do need to clean a little bit more out. So, Carol, thank you. You've been awesome. I appreciate it. And there was a couple things in there I found really intriguing. And we knew the Dumbo was going to be good. There's a couple more I thought were going to be really good, but I wasn't positive. And as I got home and started doing research on some of it, it looks to be pretty good. And I'm really happy with that $500 number for this one. Now, as always, it's a lot of work. And I'm not going to show you everything here. We're going to run a bunch of comps, but it will not by any stretch of the imagination be everything. I've already sent some stuff off to the booth. So I got to show you this right here. Greg found this and brought this out. And I'm like, holy moly. And I figured it was old because everything else was, but I wasn't sure until I got home. And sure enough, when I looked at the date, I'm like, that is going to be really good. There were no sold comps. There were some out there for over $100 for one pencil. And I decided to list it at $75 and post it on Instagram so a viewer would have a chance at it first at a good price. And that's exactly what we did, and it sold within a couple of hours. There's a bunch of other stuff that I thought was going to be good too. We didn't look up. Some of it we did. We knew the value of this. The value of this before we left. Here's another one. Here's another one. There's a few things, these pencils here. A lot of these little figures right here had a little value, and we're going to make some money off of those as well. But there's a few other things here that might surprise you, like these right here. You'll see the comps run in a little bit. This one, I got to tell you, surprised me. I figured this would be something I put in my booth for like 20 bucks. But I'm going to list it on eBay. And this is Fayette, I think, like Lafayette. Yep. Handmade. And I got to clean it up a little bit, but I think that may be a $50, $60 piece right there. So these right here, I thought we looked them up while we were there and there were no sold comps. And so I'm not positive about these, but this was one of the things that made me pretty comfortable at giving her the $500 number. I hear Pepper in here. How you doing, Pepper? Huh? You're interrupting the picker channel. You usually interrupt the flipper channel. Oh, well. Well, let me tell you, this right here, there ended up being 34 of these. I thought, no way when I counted them. I thought there maybe to be 20. And I was hoping to make like $5 a piece. Well, there's 34, and now I hope to make around $8 profit a piece. So, you know, you do the math on that one right there. 8 times 34, I don't know, what are we looking at? 250 bucks? All right, I had to do the math. $272 right there if we get $8 a piece. And I was thinking maybe we get around 200. I think we'll get more. It'll take a long time. But those things are cool. Those are from 1987. And, you know, there's only a few listings out there. I think we put them on a few marketplaces. I think we'll get the money. I haven't looked these up, y'all. You'll see it when we run comps in a little bit. I don't know. Jesus Seal? I mean, Jesus Seal, that's like quite a rookie card, you know. The Diner. I doubt that has much value. I doubt that has much value. This is the one that with the black, let me get this right, the pink cover. The seal on it is perfect, I think. I better be careful with it. This one, I just don't know about. I just don't know. I'm going to put it out there high priced, I think, unless there's comps. I mean, Thundercats is a big hitter, y'all. And there is watermarks on it right there. So I'm thinking that one's going to have some value. This right here, and knowing what this was is what made me give the 500, because I'm thinking $500 right here is what I'm thinking. And then all the other stuff is profit. Now, I don't think any of these have much value. I think we already sold one. It looks like today we sold the Cinderella. I can't remember if we got it from this one or from the last one, but Cinderella sold for $25 plus shipping. This one was sentimental to me right here. I think these will have some value, but nothing amazing. These aren't the rare ones, right? I know it sounds stupid saying that with black diamonds. That's not what I'm trying to say. All right, Santa and the Three Bears sealed. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I remember that. And that would be pretty cool to have for a lot of people out there. So some cool stuff. All right, I'm breaking into this video because I did some research after I filmed this part while I was editing that I want to tell you. First of all, don't misconstrue what I'm going to say. I'm not telling you Disney black diamonds are worth a bunch of money. But I can tell you that there's 2 or 3 videos here worth quite a bit. That particular covered Dumbo sealed with the pink spine is pretty hard to find. It's worth some decent money. The Thundercats is pretty hard to put a dollar amount on. The rest aren't worth much at all, but there is one that I want to talk about. It's the sealed Robin Hood. Now take a look at all these different covers. Some of them actually look very similar to the one I have, but in actuality it's a little different. All of these covers actually look similar until you get to some really different ones. Most have little to no value. There are 2 particular covers that are the rarest and do have some value. You'll see them here in a second. There's a black one, this one right here, that has pretty darn good value. You'll notice these are pre-owned selling for that price. You can't find that particular VHS new on eBay or anywhere for that matter. Now I have that exact cover, but mine's not black clamshell, it's a white clamshell. Now this is the only comp I found on eBay. It is for a new one. There are no used, there are no unsolds. This one sold on auction for $456. I expect to get more than that for the one I have. Now if you'll look at the next ones here, you'll see just how similar these covers can be, but you'll notice the difference. And the cover says Walt Disney Productions at the top. There's an arrow through the H going to a target that is in the O. Now please don't misconstrue and tell you that black diamonds are worth a bunch of money. They're not, but there are collectors out there for this kind of stuff, and they want the earliest and the rarest and in the best condition sealed. This one is both and should bring really, really good money. Anyway, we really appreciate you stopping by as always, don't we, Pepper? She's cleaning herself down there. Can you clean the cabin while you're at it? Anyway, Carol, thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything. Greg, same to you. And everybody else, if you haven't checked out us selling this stuff here in the cabin right here, look, oh yeah, hey, I forgot to mention. There were some videos that we got that weren't sealed, but they were the rarer of, they're the rookie cards, if you will. And I'm like, you know what, I'll take them. They're really cool. I like them. I like the covers on some of them. We might get $5 to $15 a piece on them. And I'm okay selling that stuff too. You know, beats the heck out of just dropping it off at the Goodwill or throwing it away or something like that. So I'm pretty happy to pass them on to some people who might like it. Hey, if you're new to the channel and do want to check us out selling this stuff, go over to the Commonwealth Flipper channel and you can see what we're selling this stuff for. Thanks for joining us, and we can't wait to see you next time.